And let's bring in Eddie Hearn, another huge show that you're involved in here, Eddie. And notably, I want to get your thoughts on the main event. You're sat next to Dimitry Bivol. You were very vocal after the fight. You believe your man should be sat there as undisputed light heavyweight champion.
Yeah, thanks, Dev. Good afternoon, everybody. What another card. I mean, how many times have I said to all the members of the media, this is the card of the year? Well, this isn't the card of the year. It's not even the card of the decade. This is unequivocally the greatest fight card we have ever seen in the sport. Sometimes you have a great main event and you put some big names on, but you don't put the big names on from top to bottom in 50-50 fights. Just a breathtaking card, by far the strongest Riyadh season card. The inquiries have been global in terms of people anticipating this event to travel to Riyadh, and I suggest any fight fan makes their way to Riyadh on February 22nd, not just because it's a great place to be, but to witness, as I said, the greatest spectacle in the history of boxing, top to bottom, the greatest fight card. From our respect for the Matchroom stable, of course, Callum Smith against Joshua Buatsi, one of the best fights that can be made domestically, a fight that would fill the Marks & Spencer's Arena in Liverpool, fill the O2 Arena, and just part of a tremendous card here. You got the two Matchroom v Golden Boy matchups. Israel Madrimov, who lost a very close decision to Terence Crawford recently against Virgil Ortiz. I think arguably the best fight that can get made at £154. And what about Shakur Stevenson against Floyd Schofield? Shakur Stevenson is the future of boxing.
I forgot. I didn't know. I forgot that Shakur Stevenson and Floyd Schofield was on this card right here. Man, this card is lit, yo. For real. I ain't gonna hold y'all. It's a good card right here. The Sheik, Turkey Al Sheikh is coming through with some good cards, man. I think he done got all of them together, except the only holdout so far is the PBC. I think he got Matchroom, he got Golden Boy, he got The Zone, he got Matchroom, Golden Boy, The Zone. Who am I missing? Oh my God, Top Rank. Only one I think I'm missing is PBC. Man, this card right here is a good card, man. For real, I can't hold you on that one. Let's continue. Let's see what else what else your boy got to say. And oh yeah, I do, man. I don't know. Leave a comment in my comment section. This is you know, the rematch. BETRBIEV and BIVOL. I had BIVOL winning that fight, man. I ain't gonna, even though I could be a little bit biased because, you know what I'm saying, I was kind of going for BIVOL, but I thought he won the earlier rounds, man. I did. Even though BETRBIEV came back, I thought BIVOL won the earlier rounds. Leave a comment in my comment section. I know I'm going to get a lot of slack for that, but I did. I thought BIVOL edged it out.
Already for me a pound for pound star. This man is 27 years old. He's a 3-division world champion, and he is a phenomenal fighter. And of course the main event, Dimitry Bivol against ARTUR BETRBIEV. We were all lucky to be there. Probably one of the best fights I've seen up close. Two of the greatest fighters of our generation. And for me, in a close fight, the man to my left should be sitting here as undisputed champion right now. When we got in that ring, I believe both teams knew there was only one winner in that fight. And now it's time to put it right on February 22nd. Respect to both. Respect to Turkey Al Sheikh for making this fight happen again.
After the first experience, I didn't have any doubts. I knew that once he wants something and he wants justice to be served, he makes it happen. And now we're here. It doesn't matter anymore what happened in that fight on October 12th. It doesn't matter what the judges did, because now is an opportunity for every boxer to make a point and prove that they're the undisputed champion in the light heavyweight division.
Thank you very much, Vadim Kornilov. Let's speak to a man who certainly feels that ARTUR BETRBIEV won. From the top-ranked side of things, Brad Jacobs. And I want to get your thoughts also on what Eddie Hearn said a little while ago, probably about 2 hours ago now, what he said at the start about how he felt everyone knew that Bivol won. Give us your thoughts, please, Brad.
Well, I think he said it, everyone thinks they knew who won, and it was BETRBIEV, not Bivol. But that's beside the point. Well, look, we're thrilled to be here, thrilled to be a part of another Riyadh season event, all thanks to His Excellency Turkey Al Sheikh. ARTUR BETRBIEV, undisputed champion. He deserves it. He'll be undisputed champion again. by knockout or by decision. We're just thrilled to be a part of it. And once again, Artur BETRBIEV, undisputed, undefeated, and that will remain that way.
Thank you, Brad. Let's bring in the challenger. And that's what you are now, Dimitri Bivol. Listen, when you look across the table and you see all of those belts there, every belt in the light heavyweight division, tell us what's going through your head.
First of all, hello everybody, and I want to say thank you to Turkey Al Sheikh for making this fight happen again, and this is good chance for me, and I know people like first fight and they want to see second fight, and also I want to make second fight and I want to be winner of this fight. What about belts now, which I could see? Before I was so wanted to have these belts and nothing else. But today I want not only just belts. I wanna revenge. I wanna fix what I did before. I wanna win, not just belts. It's not only about belts now.
How much do you need to change from the first fight? Do you need to change a little bit? Nothing? A lot? What do you think?
I need to change enough to prove that I'm better, and I need to add more actions, and we already changed a little bit with our training camp. We add some coach in our training camp, and now I'm working on myself. Of course, I want to be better. I want to be perfect, and I'm trying to be.
Hey, man, I like this dude. I really like Bivol, bro. He's a real humble dude, but he's tough. You know what I'm saying? I like that about a fighter, man, who, and both of them, honestly, man, both Bivol and BETRBIEV that you see here on your screen, too. They're both very humble, tough European fighters, man. You're just real classy, you know what I mean? It is what it is. You don't have to sit up and talk a whole bunch of mess. You know, even though this press conference is a little dry, I will admit the press conference is a little dry, but when they get in the ring, bro, it'll make up for all that, you know what I mean? Even the last fight, if you like, you know, because I thought it was a very good technical fight. I thought that Bivol won the first few rounds with the jab, and just, you know, and I think he was just outpointing him, man. And then, you know, later in the rounds, BETRBIEV started to come back. But he was supposed to be this 100% knockout ratio, which is what he had, but he couldn't get this dude up out of there, and nor did he even come close to getting him up out of there. You know what I'm saying? It was a very close fight. Let's get back into it.
Well, let's bring in the defending champion, the undisputed light heavyweight champion, ARTUR BETRBIEV, with belts everywhere. Firstly, ARTUR, what does it feel like to be the champion?
Can you repeat it? Yeah. It's good feeling. Hello, everyone. I want to thank you for His Excellency, for my top rank, for everyone here. My goal is now to keep my belts, and I will do my best to do that.
Dimitri Bivol says that he wants revenge. What do you think when you hear that?
We have revenge. If you want revenge, no problem.
What?
How different do you need to be on February 22nd? Do you need to be much better, a little better, or the same? What do you think?
For enough better to win. Just to enough to win, you know. I don't know how is it, like high, small, big, medium. I don't know yet, but enough to win, you know.
You usually knock everyone out. No one usually hears the final bell, but he did.
That's my dog, guys. I'm sorry.
Why?
Get down, Nova. Stop.
I don't know, because maybe he is luck that night. Because he is luck maybe that night.
He said he was lucky. He tried to
Dimitri,
throw
let me
shade
bring
on
you in here. Did you get lucky to not get knocked out against Artur BETRBIEV?
You know, I don't believe too much in lucky. I think luck will come to people who work a lot. And I work on it and I become lucky. Like, the luck will not come without work.
Dimitri, what is your message to Artur BETRBIEV ahead of your rematch on February 22nd? Please look at him and tell him.
I don't have any messages. I'm not a postman. You know, I'm an athlete. I will come to the ring and we will talk by action.
Down. No,
That's a pretty good line, that. Artur BETRBIEV, do you have a message for Dimitri BIVOL?
You mean I'm postman? No. I think 22nd February we're gonna see good fight, and my message is be ready. That's it.
That's right. Be ready.
Nothing more.
Down.
Thank you very much, Artur BETRBIEV. Thank you, Dimitri BIVOL. Thank you to everyone at
So yeah, this is definitely going to be a fire card, man. Turki Al-Sheikh is coming through. Like I said before, he got 4 out of the 5 major promoters working with him now, man, and he got them all working together. So you cannot be mad at that. I mean, now we're starting to get to see the fights that we really want to see. Start making, because you got the bag. The Saudis got that big bag, man, and he's making the good matches, man. It's not just, this card right here, they say this is the best card ever. I'm not sure if it's the best card ever. Like this little dude right here, Muhammad, whatever his name is, I'm not too familiar with him, man, you know what I mean? But this little young cat they got coming up, getting promoted by Matchroom, I believe, Frank Warren them. And, I think I seen him fight one time, but, he's young in the game, and, he's Arab, so, a good look for him. I think Turki Al-Sheikh is going to be looking out for the Arabs, dude. So I think you'll start to see a lot more Arabs in the fighting game now, because they opened up a Mike Tyson boxing gym out in Saudi Arabia. I heard him say in this in one of these clips, and so that's cool, man. So you're going to start seeing a lot more Arabs on a lot of these cards. And that's what one of the guys, that guy right there, that's just what he said, one day he hopes to see a card with nothing but Arabs on it, right? Good for him, God bless him, you know what I'm saying? But this is a nice card, you know what I'm saying, from top to bottom. Some of these European fighters I really don't know too well, you know what I mean? I really, like this guy right here, I'm not really too sure who he is. I would do the volume, man, but I think they got some music playing in the background, and then you can get a copyright strike for just playing that, right? So, but we're gonna get to the fighters that I am familiar with, and I can tell you a lot more about. This guy right here, ain't no really need for me to speak on him because I really don't know too much about him. But I think we got coming up, yeah. So Shakur Stevenson, let's get into Shakur Stevenson. This is a good look for Shakur Stevenson, guys. I don't know what he's talking. This is a major scale. I don't know if he's ever been seen by so many eyes before. I think this is like going to be the biggest fight of his life. As far as getting seen, getting promoted, and I don't see a lot of enthusiasm in him though. He seems. I'm not sure. You know what I mean? I hope he get a little wild up once he get in that ring. He's one of the best. Look at him yawning. You see him yawn? Oh, come on, man. You've already been known for being kind of like a boring fighter, man. Let's see some little action out you, man. You know what I'm saying? I know when you get in the ring, you're going to be a defensive fighter, but we want to see some action, some action. Now, this right here should be a good fight, too. Now, this is in the light heavyweight division. Now, that guy right there to the left, that's the one that's getting promoted. He's not promoted by Lennox Lewis. Lennox Lewis is this guy to the left is his advisor. And the other guy, you know, he's fighting out of I think Australia or something like that. And they're in the 168 light heavyweight division. So I think this is going to be a pretty good fight because this fighter right here to the right, he's undefeated. I believe he's 21-0. He's both of these fighters are undefeated. So this is going to be a good fight right here. You know, this is like the next generation of new breed of fighters coming up. And they're European fighters, man. So sometimes in America, we don't get a chance to get a good look at these fighters. Not unless you up on your game and you just trying to watch every fight that you can, which is really kind of hard to do, right? So they titled this card the Last Crescendo, right? So I don't know why they said that, the Last Crescendo, meaning like, you know, is this the last time that we might see Artur BETRBIEV and BIVOL fight? I doubt it because the first one was good. And so now we have Callum Smith and the brother to the left. You know, Callum Smith, he lost to Artur BETRBIEV. He couldn't, he got in there with, this is the 168 division right here. He lost to Artur BETRBIEV, and it wasn't good, man. He looked horrible. Artur BETRBIEV ran through him, man. Like I said, Artur BETRBIEV got a 100%, had a 100% knockout ratio before he ran into BIVOL. And like I said, man, I thought BIVOL won that fight, man. I thought he won more of the rounds, more of the earlier rounds. True indeed, BETRBIEV came on, towards the end of the round. But I can't remember. Do you guys ever remember a time that BIVOL was really actually just hurt? Nah, I don't, man. So we got Big Zhang. Zhang is on the card, right? And who is this dude right here that Zhang is fighting? Man, I'm sorry, guys. I don't know this dude. But Zhang's on the card. I think Zhang gonna win this fight. I ain't never seen this dude before. I don't know who he is. This is another Arab, you know what I mean? Another Arab dude that they got on here. I don't know who he is, man. He ain't kicking up no dust that I know about. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even know his name, but I know Zhang. You know what I mean? So they said this is the best card from top to bottom that we've ever seen. Ah, come on, man. But that's what I like about that's what I like about your boy, the promoter right there. From the zone. That cat, damn. What's your boy? Your homie right here. I can't damn his name, that slipped my mind. Now, Virgil Ortiz and Israel Madrimov, right? Now we know Virgil Ortiz is a beast, and we know Israel Madrimov. He came up short fighting Terrence Crawford, and Terrence Crawford, it wasn't no match, man. Terrence Crawford is the best fighter in the world, pound for pound. So Israel Madrimov, though, he's tough, but you cannot. That's just a totally different level when you're talking about Terrence Crawford, right? And Virgil Hunter, man. So this fight right here could steal the show, man. Honestly, this fight right here. Virgil Ortiz and Israel Madrimov, this could be the fight of the night right here that we're looking at, right? Okay. Eddie Hearn, my fault. I don't know why his name, Eddie Hearn. Yeah, Eddie Hearn, that's what I like in a promoter. He ain't gonna, even if it's a bad card, he gonna make the card. He gonna talk good, find something good to say about the card. He's not gonna down talk the card. That's what I like about him. Now, here we go. Now, this is the co-main a bit. We got, oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You see how they step to each other? I like that. Yeah, but Parker, man, Joseph Parker, boy's a beast. He's a beast. Yeah, but my man over here to the left, man, he got that belt, man. He on fire, right? Daniel DUBOIS is on fire right now. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of confidence, man. Right now he's got a lot, but you cannot. Ooh, this card now. I'm telling you, yeah. Now that's when we're starting to light up on the card, right? When we get to from Shakur Stevenson on up, that's when the card get really, really good, man. Daniel DUBOIS, man, is hot right now. He got that belt. You know what I mean? He on fire. He got something to prove. I don't think he wants to lose. Nobody want to lose, but I think he's trying to get that fight with He's trying to get that fight with your boy Usyk. So you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? To become undisputed champion, which is going to be hard to do, man, going through Joseph Parker, right? Now, I believe this is what everybody wants to see. Now, we should have, they should be coming out, right? Yeah, there you go. I see BIVOL standing right there. So, yeah, man, this February 22nd, guys. Let's not forget that. I definitely, I probably had to just to make this video, man, just remind myself not to, because they fighting in Saudi Arabia, man, and the time be kind of funny over there. It's the difference in time, man. So you got to check your local listing and find out what time that fight's gonna come. This fight's gonna come on for you. And I think they be having those prelim fights too before the main, for the main event. That's what I do kind of like about the RIYAHD season, man. They kind of do it like the UFC. They have a bunch of pre-fights before they have the main, the main card. I like that. It's like an all-day event, man. But I guess you would expect that over in Saudi Arabia. You don't have, like, they got a whole bunch of sports and stuff going on there. So the sports that they do got, I'm pretty sure they put a lot of money into it, like probably the soccer and the boxing and especially boxing, man. And the UFC, they're really investing into this combat sports, man, and I'm loving it, right? So anytime you see Jimmy Lennon Jr. On here announcing something, it's a big fight, right? There's my guy that I think who won, BIVOL. I don't want to get off subject, but David Benavidez is vying for a fight between the winner of these two guys, right? Leave a comment in my comment section. Do you think? Now, I would never doubt David Benavidez, man. He's, what I mean? I honestly think he probably can compete with these two guys, bro. I think he can, man. But these two guys right here, man, this is the elite that you're looking at right here, man. The elite in boxing. You know what I mean? This is the elite. I mean, that man, Artur BETRBIEV, has won all of his fights. Deacon's like 21-0 with 20 knockouts, or 22 and something like that. Something crazy. You know what I mean? That man to the right that you see, BIVOL, is the only guy who escaped from getting knocked out by BETRBIEV. So this fight right here is going to be amazing, bro. It's more technical. It was a lot more technical than I thought, man. I thought it was going to be more brutal the first time, but it was really technical, bro. I mean, if you like, because BIVOL, man, he was hitting dude all over, bro, at the beginning of the rounds. And true indeed, I'm not going to lie. BETRBIEV came back, but I don't think he came back and did enough to, they both had belts. Even though BETRBIEV had more belts, but shit, excuse my French, but BIVOL had a belt too. So, I just don't know, man. So that's why we getting to see it again, right? That's why we get to see this again, man. And shouts out to these guys, man. Ain't nobody scared. Ain't nobody with the rah-rah talking all crazy and stuff. They about to show it when they get in the ring, man. And look at this stare down. Look at this stare down, man. I'm loving this. I can't wait. Who break first? Look like BIVOL trying to get up out of there a little bit. I don't know. Look at BETRBIEV, though. These are two of the best, two of the elite fighters in the world, man. And on February 22nd, we can see them get down once again, man. This time we can see for real, man. I can watch this fight a little bit more closer and pay attention to everything, man, in this fight. That's the kind of fight this fight is, man. Not unless BETRBIEV can get a knockout. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was going towards BIVOL more, man. You know what I mean? I mean, this dude had he didn't do what he was supposed to do. And everybody said he was going to knock this man out, and he didn't do that. And dude came out shining on him, right? So, yeah, man. That's all I got really too much, man. I just want to see, this is the last crescendo is what they calling it. You know what I'm saying? So, Rowdy Nation TV, click that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. So anytime I drop a video, you guys can be notified. And leave me a comment in the comment section and let me know who you got. We out.
This top table, these two top tables,